What is cooking? Good lookings. We are back here in the second half. We did start on the other thing in the first half, but again, work precluded me. But we're here for the second half nonetheless. I have been watching it. I was watching it on the train, actually. Funnily enough, I was watching the first half. And that call, I have to say, for that penalty, criminal. Absolutely criminal decision. Criminal call. Once again, Leeds United have been on the receiving end of a few criminal calls, if we're going to be frankly honest with this situation. We have been on the receiving end of a few criminal calls this season. Today being not an exception of that, as they show Daniel Farke in the stands there. Leeds United 0. Really should be beating Sunderland at this point in the game. But as you say, you have to look at it and say it's just one of those ones, isn't it? It's one of those ones where, once again, Leeds are unable to capitalise on the spells of good play and good pressure that we have, and fall victim to a lack of clinicality and cutting edge. And my computer is all over the gaff right now. What is going on? Oh my days. Let me get my task manager up. My computer is getting fried, man. Google Chrome? What's Google Chrome even doing open? What is Google Chrome doing open? Hello. Hello, Governor. Are we back on? We back off? What's going on here? Everything seems like it's crashing for some reason. My computer is having a complete meltdown right now. A complete meltdown. Now that... a little bit more choppy, but we're in. We're in it to win it. The question is this game going to absolutely fry my computer again? Every time I'm watching the game here on the... Not trying to hear it, mate. Not trying to hear it, my friend. Oh my days, this is actually disgraceful. It's completely destroying my computer as Leeds destroy Sunderland down the right-hand side. Once again, Pascal Struijk with a beautiful bit of movement there. Absolutely sends Diarra into the Rosette, into the shops. Go and grab me something, my friend. And Caldalo now places the ball down to launch the ball up for Leeds United. I'm telling you, 3 points today would be mouth-watering. It would be sumptuous. It would be divine. It would be sublime. It would be all of the superlatives under the sun that you could dream of naming it. As Leeds earn a free kick in a threatening area here. Throw-in, sorry, not a free kick. It's Gabriel Goodmanson who plays it back. Been loving Gabriel Goodmanson this season, I have to say. Probably being the best fullback at the club. Very tough one. Bogle's had good moments. James Justin has had good moments. But in terms of overall consistency and attacking threat and output, Gabriel Goodmanson has been that man. He's been phenomenal today. As has Calvert-Lewin. Beautiful touchdown. Gives it down the right-hand side. It's flicked forward to Aronson. Aronson can't quite get it all the way through. Calvert-Lewin tries to knock it forward and is unable to do so. That was a nice little bit of movement there from DCL. Not quite enough. Not quite enough of that movement, but it was a nice little spell there. Let me see if I can plug my phone in with this. Is that going to work? Uh-oh, that better not fry my computer once again, as they show that Sunderland away support that is getting absolutely mogged right now by Daniel Farke's Leeds United side. Ah, can't get onto it. Can't get onto it. Oh well, we're stuck with this view right now. We're stuck with this. Hopefully the stream ain't too laggy. I am going to completely hard reset my computer because this has happened far too many times this season where I've tried to stream and my computer has just completely locked me off. It's very, very frustrating, very annoying every time that I try to do it and it completely locks it off. I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to either get a new computer or I'm going to have to completely fix it from the ground up. That yet is currently undecided as to how I'm going to move forward with this one. James LUFC, what are you telling me? Haroun Musa as Granit Xhaka readies himself off the bench. That's not what you want to see from a Leeds United perspective. It's a Sunderland free kick. It's gone all the way into the box and it's been dealt with quite comfortably in the end, relatively comfortably by a Leeds United shirt as Brendan Aronson now loses out. He does lose out. Hello, Helen. How are you? Long time no see, Helen. How are you? Long time no see. As my computer once again decides it wants to fry itself into a bin. How are you doing today, Helen? How are you doing today? This could be a phenomenal day if Leeds are to get the job done. Let's have a little look at some of the other scores as there is a little momentary break in play for the substitution of Granit Xhaka, who is coming on for Lutrell Geertruida. Barcelona are currently leading Atletico Madrid 1-0. Bernal with the goal in that game so far. The central midfielder, of course, trying to tie back a 4-goal deficit in the first leg. From a Premier League perspective, Bournemouth are currently drawing 0-0 with Brentford at home. Everton are currently leading Burnley 1-0. Leeds United drawing 0-0 with Sunderland, and Wolves currently drawing 0-0 at Molineux against Liverpool. Tom, JP's, how's the match been? You're 6 seconds behind me, Harley. The match has been good from a Leeds United perspective. We've controlled a lot of the possession, a lot of the ball. We've settled the fans a little bit. The Sunderland fans are just starting to get a little bit of their voices there. But for the most part of the game, Leeds have been vastly in control, I would say. I've never really felt too threatened watching this match from a Leeds perspective. I think, again, I'm seeing a lot of lack of clinicality within the final third. Not enough cutting edge, realistically. But it hasn't been a bad performance from Leeds United in the slightest. It's been another good home performance from Leeds. Another controlled performance, another measured performance. We haven't really allowed too much in behind our own defence. It's been relatively comfortable in terms of, you don't look at Sunderland today and really think, oh, they're breaking us down with ease. But at the same time, you are starting to feel a little bit nervous just because of the control Leeds had in the first half and the fact that we're slowing down on the amount of chances we're creating. It does kind of lead you to feel a little bit nervous from a Leeds perspective that Sunderland will just slightly grow into the game more and more. And if they get one or two good chances, you feel like they have the quality on the pitch to take it. When's the Premier League calling, my friend? What is the Premier League calling, my brother? How are you, Bargav, my guy? How are you, Bargav? Do you think there will be a goal? And if so, from who? Of course, Tom. Of course, I think there will be a goal. And I think that goal will come by courtesy of Big Dom. From Tom to Dom. Big Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's who I think is going to get the goal, mate. Unless if he is substituted. In which case, if he is substituted, I will expect... Ooh, who would I expect the goal from off the bench? Do I see DJ getting himself in the scoring? Not really. Nonto. But will he trust Nonto? Will he play Nonto? Probably not. Nemecha or Tanaka could be good for goals today. If it isn't Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if he does get taken off, I would be looking towards Nemecha or Tanaka to get a winner for Leeds. Of course, Tanaka Was it Sunderland or was it Sheffield United he scored? I keep muddling up those two games. Stroik scored 2 against Sunderland, I believe. And then Tanaka scored the winner against Sheffield. Am I correct in that one? Am I correct in my assumption there? I was thinking 3-1, but definitely not happening. Well, you never know. You never know, mate. You never know. I prefer a 3-0. To be honest, I'd like a clean sheet. Conceding too many goals of late. I would like a clean sheet, personally. Kind of level up that goal difference a little bit as well. But what we need is a 3 points. It's been a hot minute since we got 3 points. A hot minute. We've forgotten what 3 points are like. Of course, there's been a lot made of our home record and our record after 5:30 and all of this, yada, yada, yada. Which, of course, all got slapped in our face against Manchester City. But it's still been almost a month since we've actually picked up 3 points. And before that, it was almost a month before that since we picked up 3 points. I mean, we've only picked up 3 points in 2 games since the 20th of December. Since before Christmas, we have only picked up all 3 points twice. Here's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He could make it 3 points for Leeds United. Here, though, driving forward. And he's fouled back. I don't know what they've pulled it back for there. That was a little bit of a dubious decision, if you ask me, referee. He was in there like swimwear. The ref has been shocking. Yep, once again, he has. Did you think it should have been a pen for Leeds? It's a tough call, but I would have edged towards yes. I am inherently biased. I haven't looked over it too many times. But from the angle I saw, VAR has done us a disservice there once again. Does anyone know what happened to Buonanotte? Yeah, he played football. And then we realised just how poor he was. That's the answer what happened to Buonanotte. What happened to Buonanotte? I don't know what happened to him when he went to Brighton. Because, you know, I'd heard a lot about him from when he was playing over in Argentina. I think it was Argentina he was playing for. I mean, he used to have a couple of banging FIFA cards back in the day. I can tell you that for free. And that's kind of what put me onto him about 5-6 years ago. But, I mean, he has been absolutely... He was horrendous against Birmingham. I mean, after that performance I saw against Birmingham, do you really want to see that guy playing for Leeds too much more in the future? Probably not. It's probably a good thing that Chelsea came in. They really did us a favour there, Chelsea. I'm not going to lie to you. The fact Leeds didn't pull the trigger, we were all asking big questions in the summer. But those questions have been answered now, and I think that we have. I think we've seen enough to say that Buonanotte is a no-go. Everton scored again, doing us a favour. How are we doing? First half, definitely by far the better team. Second half, Sunderland had a decent spell of pressure in the first 5-10 minutes, but again, nothing threatening. How are we playing in the second half? Like, how's the game going? Leeds have looked very assured defensively. We haven't really gambled too much going forward, and Sunderland have found it very difficult to break us down. Again, it's been another game in which Leeds are very, very difficult to break down, and I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to go into these games with confidence, like, you're not going to score against us. You're going to find it difficult to create a lot of chances. You're going to find it difficult to have a lot of joy, which, you know, it's been a long time since I've gone into a game from a Leeds perspective, like feeling like that. And today is no exception to that. Sunderland have had no joy in breaking us down. We look like we're kind of patiently waiting our time. It hasn't been an expansive, entertaining game in this second half. I can tell you that for free. It's been a very placid game in the second half in all reality. But maybe now is when you're going to see Leeds start to gamble a little bit. A couple of decent attacks we've gone forward with. Gabriel Gudmundsson this time down the left-hand side. He's fouled. He tries to stay on his feet. He does eventually go down, and it is a yellow card and a free kick for Leeds. Once again, in a very threatening position here. Lovely chest control by Gudmundsson. Slows it down, draws the defender in, flicks it past him, tries to stay on his feet, to be fair to him, after skinning Alderete. He does try to stay on his feet, but he's unable to do so. The trip from before had just kind of knocked his momentum skew-if. Thoughts on Leeds fans booing JT? In what reference? Because I can't actually hear the match audio. So in what reference are they booing? If you wouldn't mind explaining the situation to me fully. As Statch gets ready to take this free kick. It's a beautiful ball in! And there he is! The main man, Joe Rodon, with the header that could save Leeds United's Premier League campaign. It's Leeds United 1, Sunderland 0, and Joe Rodon has just scored one of the most important goals of the season. It is a humongous goal for Leeds United. It was a sumptuous free kick by Anton Stach right in the danger zone. Oh no, he's offside, isn't he? Oh my days, he should have left it. I think it was going in. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, he's going to be off. He's off. He's off. He's off. He's fucking off. He's off. That's not going to stand. Oh, that's so annoying. That's not going to stand. Yep, VAR. Here we go. I could see it from a mile away. Of course it's not going to stand. He was miles off. Oh, my days. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. They didn't even need to go to the monitor. I could see that one was offside. Ah. That is such a frustrating one, that. Such a frustrating one. They were booing... Were they? How did they know? How did you know they were booing that, Andy? How did you know they were booing that? Like, did they make an announcement about it or something and then they started booing? Or, like... Oh, was this last Saturday against Manchester City? Again, when I was watching the City game, I was live in the studio, so... Again, I didn't have match audio for that game. And I didn't actually see anything about this. This is genuinely the first time hearing about it. I don't get it. Was there an announcement and people started booing? I'm not 100% sure. Because I don't know how else they would have been able to decipher what exactly they were booing about. Unless if there was some sort of announcement. As Jayden Bogle gets it down. It was when the playing was, oh, right. Oh, right. What, players had to go off to break their fast? Is that what we're saying? Okay. Well, as I say, I have no comment. I haven't actually seen the situation that people are talking about. I haven't actually seen it. I do apologize. I wasn't aware that was even a thing. To be frankly honest with you. No way they're going to check a possible handball. Whoa. Hang on a second here. Leeds has just had a goal disallowed, and they're checking for a possible handball on either Ampadu or Gabriel Goodmanson here. Oh my days, they're going to give Sunderland a penalty. This referee is the most corrupt guy I've ever seen. He's going to the monitor. No, he's not going to the monitor. Surely he's gone to the monitor. They're going to give it to him. This is the most corrupt officiating I have ever seen in my career. The goal in the penalty in the first half. Jeez Louise, that's not a handball. He's literally got his hand down here. It had no impact on the flow of the game. What's this guy doing going to the monitor? He's going to give it. Of course he is. Of course he's going to give it. It's not a handball. That is such a terrible call. His hands are down here. Oh my days. Yeah, Goodmanson's hand is kind of here next to his waist. It's barely extended. There is no Sunderland player anywhere near him. He's not getting a competitive advantage. It's not like there's a Sunderland player coming in behind and he's put his hand out to stop the ball getting to him. He's by himself. There's no one anywhere near him. And his hand is like here and it flicks off very quickly into his wrist. But once again, there is no one anywhere near him. And he was going to control it. He's gone to the square. Is he going to give a penalty? What's he pointing? He's looked at it. He's just done this. He hasn't said what he's given. What's he doing? Oh, he's giving it. And he waits 10 years before he gives it. What a clamp it, man. What a clamp it. Yeah, just do one, mate. Do one. That entire club can do one. That is such a criminal decision. Oh, is it against Ampadu he's giving it, not against Goodmanson? How? How is he giving that against Ampadu? The ball's rolled off his thigh onto his forearm. What can he do about it? Do you want the guy to literally surgically remove his arm from his body? Is that what you want him to do? Do you literally want the guy to chop his forearm off his body? It's rolled off his thigh in this momentum like this onto his arm. Is the guy meant to play with his hands handcuffed behind his back like this? Is this how he's meant to run? Is this how he's meant to try and tackle people like this, moving around? Huh? Oh my days. This referee. VAR is an absolute joke, mate. Forget the referee even. It's the VAR panel. They made the call. It's whoever's at Stockley Park right now. They are a joke, man. This whole system is a joke. This whole system, VAR, is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And they've got a penalty now. They're probably going to score it, aren't they? Yeah, he's gone down the middle. And Darlow is the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen in my fucking life. How's he let that in? Oh, it just gets worse. As if the penalty call couldn't have been even worse. That is the worst save I've ever seen in my life. He's just palmed it into his own net. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Please sack this Darlow guy off with immediate effect. Bring Meslier back. Bring anyone back. Honestly. Oh, my days. How has he let that in? Who is that terrible goalkeeper for Liverpool? I can't even remember his name. Karius, mate. I would bring Karius in over these Muppets. How's he let that in? You know what? A lot of people deserve this for the slack, for the criticism that Meslier got. You would never see him do something like that. He's kicked it into his own goal. His P rolled down the middle when he's kicked it into his own net. Carl Darlow. Please, I saw a Newcastle badge fly into this chat a second ago. Please take him back. Please take him back. What's he doing? He's just kicked it into his own net. Oh, my days. Class. Class. Yeah, flipping League 2 class, mate. League 2 class. What are you talking about, class? What's worse, the decision for the handball or the actual save for the penalty? Oh, my days. And we go within the space of 5 minutes being 1-0 to the good to 1-0 behind. And that is just Leeds United written all over for you, isn't it? That is it. The must-win 3 points that we have to get. We go from being 1-0 up to 1-0 behind. We've been in complete control of this game since the first whistle. And now we're going to be... we're probably going to walk out with nothing. That is just typical Leeds written all over it. Complete control. And now we are completely out of control of the game. And we're chasing a 1-0 lead against... when we play 5 at the back, extremely defensive football. Now we're going to try and break them down and try and take some gambles and some risks to get back in the game after being sucker punched after being 1-0 up. And you know what, to be fair, if Joe Rodon could actually time a run from a free kick, he wouldn't be in this situation. Here's Nemecha. Beautiful turn by Nemecha. He finds Jaden Bogle, who strikes. And it's straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Easy save, mate. Easy save. Statch is the only player who has a footballing mind. Well, he's the only real creative quality player. He's the only inventive player with a football. Let's be honest. So we don't have anyone. And that's not even his game. That's not even his pure game. He's not like just a natural number 10. But he is the one player we have with real cutting intellect on a football pitch. Someone who can pick a great pass out. Someone who has great vision. Corrupt Ref L. Couldn't agree more, mate. And now, Daniel Farke has had his hand forced to bring 2 players onto the pitch that we probably weren't going to see today if that Joe Rodon goal stood. Let's be honest here. We weren't going to see them, and it is Wilfred Gnonto and Dan James. By courtesy of that decision, they've been given an opportunity here. Brendan Aronson is hooked off the pitch. Wilfred Gnonto is on. And James Justin has also made way for Daniel James now. That is the change. James Justin off. Daniel James on. Aronson off. Gnonto on. Stroik gives it back to Rodon. Oh, you fucking donkey. What have I just seen? What have I just seen? Oh, my days. Ampadu saves our blushes. What is this defending? What? Oh, they've lost their heads. They've lost their heads. They've been in complete control for the entirety of the match. And this last 5 minutes has, ever since that Rodon goal has been disallowed, they have lost their heads big time. They have completely lost their heads. They are all over the shop right now. These players need to calm down for a couple of minutes. Maybe try not to get an equaliser right now because they can't make a simple 5-yard pass. Stroik and Goodmanson can't make a 5-yard pass together. Stroik can't even pass it to Rodon, who stood next to him. These guys are completely under the cosh right now. They are shitting themselves. They need to just hold out for a couple of minutes here because they are all over the gaff. Here's Gnonto, though. He could alleviate a bit of pressure. He's got an option to his right. He gives it to Nemetra instead, who turns, goes to shoot, gives it out to DJ. It's a great cross in! Oh, get your foot on that! What a cross! What a bit of play! Oh, my days. What a bit of play. What a cross by Dan James. Could you ask for a better cross than that? Right in the danger zone, and no one's gambling on it. No one's gambling on it. Look at that. DCL himself holds his hand up. He says, I'm sorry. Why is he sorry? Because that is the best ball you could ever ask for as a number 9. That is the best delivery of a cross you could ever ask for as a number 9. That ball by Dan James was perfectly executed. Perfectly. Low, just above the ground. Perfect pace on it. Curls forward, or in front of, or rather behind, the entirety of the defensive line. And just far enough forward to where the keeper can't get near it. The perfect cross. And no one's there. Who scored? Sunderland scored. It was a penalty. I don't mind James coming on. He's fast, to be fair. Championship man, them coming on to save us. Not two games under the lights losing. I mean, tell me about it. All that talk about our record has gone up in flames here, hasn't it? Gone up in absolute flames. Gone up in flames. And we've got Brentford Man United coming up next. So that's fantastic, isn't it? That's really going to help us get points. What is Carl Darlow doing? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, mate. I could not tell you. Here's Dan James, though, down the right-hand side. And we would have been so close to Sunderland if we won today. That's 2 opportunities. We had an opportunity to catch Newcastle and Sunderland this year. And we bottled it both times. Both times we bottled it. And now Sunderland, who have been cucknetting the bed left, right and centre, are going to pull away again. They're going to get on to 40 points. They're going to be safe. They're going to be gone home and dry for the rest of the season. We had an opportunity to not just pull ourselves up, but even more satisfyingly, drag them down into the pits of a relegation battle. We could have dragged them down with us. That's exactly what we could have done today. We could have dragged Sunderland down, made them panic, pushed them into an ugly dogfight for survival at the end of the season. But no, what we've done is allow him to creep ahead. And here's Anton Stach to take the free kick now. He crosses it in again. It's a great ball, but it's dealt with by the defender. Flicked away. And they try to get on the counter-attack. But Anton Stach with some great recovery pace there. Gives it back to Bogle. Little 1-2 here. Anton Stach again. And Ampadu has completely sold him down a garden path there. I don't know what he wants there. It sounds stupid, but against Norwich we need to start melee. There's nothing stupid about that, Harry, mate. Nothing stupid about that at all, mate. I think we need to start flipping Loris Karius at this rate. I'm not going to lie to you. Nothing stupid about that, mate. Our goalkeeping situation is terrible. It's a real bad situation we've got going on here. That money that we spent on Lucas Perry is the biggest waste of money I've ever seen in my life. The biggest waste of money. Callum with the gold boxing gloves, my guy. Shh. One of those ones, yeah? Thank you, my boy. Thank you, my geezer. Love you, bro. If only we could punch some of these. No, I'm gonna say that. Parliamentary procedure and all, should I say? Atoz, thank you for the follow, my G no string. What happened to Perry? We realised how terrible he was, so he started bench warming. That's what happened to Perry. We realised what a terrible signing it was. Biggest flop of the season. Can't disagree with that one, Harry. Cannot disagree. I mean, listen, mate. I can throw Carl Darlow under the bus, sure, but at the end of the day, I mean, he was a backup goalkeeper in the Championship, and he's been called up to play these extra minutes. It's not his fault that we signed another terrible goalkeeper for 16 million. It ain't his fault. He's coming in to save our blunders because the signings we made were so poor, really. So, and he has done all right in a few of the games, but he's definitely not of the standard that we need consistently, because he's made a lot of blunders, Caldalo, a lot of blunders, and today is another example of that. That penalty is your bread and butter as a goalkeeper. Your bread and butter. Passed it down the middle of the goal. They were scared, Sunderland. Even after the penalty, he was scared. That was not a confident penalty. The fact that we gifted them that goal and allowed that to trickle in, now you're seeing confident Sunderland players. And now you're seeing Leeds players very, very scared and tentative. Before that, it was completely the other way around. We were playing with freedom. We were playing with control. And Sunderland were the nervous ones. And now it's Leeds. Now it's all turned on its head. Ethan Ampadu slides in. That's a clean challenge, ref. That's a clean challenge. How has he still got the ball? Brilliant challenge by Ampadu again. Nemecha spins his man. Beautiful play by Nemecha again. What a ball to Dan James. Nemecha is one of the most improved players I've ever seen in my life. He's turned into prime Kevin De Bruyne over there. Dan James gets it to Bogle. Oh, can't get it through the defensive wall once again. Look at Fark on the sidelines, absolutely clueless. So, I mean, he is suspended, to be fair. He is suspended, and I'm not going to knock Daniel Fark for this. By no means am I going to knock Daniel Fark for this one. Go on. Nonto. Nonto cuts in. Still going, Nonto! And it's wide. It's wide. Take it one more touch in. Take it one touch in. That's the wrong angle for that kind of shot. If you're going to shoot then, from the angle he shot, that's got to be a far poster. That's got to be a Somerville, bang, cut in, far post, curl it off the inside of the right post there. The way he's gone to cut it back near post, you got to take it further across the middle of the goal there. He shot way too far. You have to at least get your body and the football past the near post if you're going to go for a near post strike like that, because then you cut across the ball and then you cut across the goalkeeper as well, who's anticipating you to carry on going that way. You cut across and go near post. He's tried to go near post before he's even got to the near post, which is why it's gone wide. If you're going to shoot from before the near post, you go far post. If you're going to drive past the near post to the middle, that's when you go and cut it back near post. He's cut it back too early. It was always going to go wide, and that was a great position. If he just took that one or two more steps in, that would have been 1-1 right there. I mean, outside of the box, you're saying, it's not. No, that's a fantastic position for a goal. That's a great opportunity that Nonto's just missed there. And he made it himself, granted. A bit of quality and change of pace to take on a couple of men and get himself in there 100 million%. But he's got to take it a couple steps further and then drill it across there. Big wasted opportunity from Leeds once again. Massive opportunity missed if we lose this 100 million%. And we are throwing the kitchen sink at it now, as we do have another set piece. It is Xhaka Bijou on, who almost scored with his first touch of the game against Liverpool. And Joel Pirot on. It's crossed in by Stach. No one's able to get ahead on it. Joel Pirot. Beautiful little ball back out to Anton Stach. Great touch with his right foot. Ref, what's he giving it for? Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. He's pulled it back for a Sunderland free kick. Oh, you can't write this, mate. You cannot. When it's done, mate. When it's done, it's done. You can't write this. This referee is on something today, mate. He is on something. He is getting absolutely fiddled with by those Sunderland players. Absolutely fiddled with. Nothing happened. He's headed straight. Oh, my days. Now, you can't write this. He's getting fiddled with. He's getting absolutely toyed with. He's gone and headed Stroik, and he's laughing about it. Yeah, go on, Stroik. I beg you, slap him in the face. Genuinely. Knock him out. This cheating little... Honestly. You dirty cheat. Nothing happened to him. And he dives on the floor. Honestly, Stroik, I beg you, just flip him. Knock him out. That is... What's he doing, man? If you're going to dive to the floor, at least have been hit. He headbutted Stroik and then dove to... you actually... When we have a dangerous attack. And the referee, once again, he falls for it. He buys it. He flipping buys it, mate. He's buying everything. He's buying everything they're putting down, mate. He is buying everything they're selling. Honestly, if Sunderland ran a shop, they would be the biggest... and this guy was a reflection of the consumer base of this country. They would be the biggest corporation within the space of half an hour. Because anything they put down, this guy's buying. This guy, have a bit of nous, a bit of intellect to see what's going on here. Convinced I'm bad luck. Last time we won, I weren't watching. Listen, mate, it's not that. It's just it's a rarity that we actually win. We've won 2 games since the 20th of December. So it's not like Leeds, that's over 2 months. That is over 2 months. In fact, that is pretty much nigh on 2.5 months. Very close to 2.5 months. We've had 2 wins. So it's not like Leeds, everyone likes to say, oh, they've been cooking. They've been on really good form. We've won 2 games in the past 2.5 months. Let's actually look at the facts of the matter here. We're not picking up 3 points. We're either throwing it away, we're getting dodgy decisions! Oh my days, Bijou. How's he fucking missed that one? What's he calling for? Handball? Penalty? Something? That's a handball! If you're going to give a handball against Ampadu, that's a handball! And then you've got Xhaka looking like he's on a flipping Bonnie Blue set with both his legs sprawled up. What's going on here? Oh my days. Corner in. Nah. You cannot. Yeah. You know, at least a draw. Please at least give us a 3-point cushion over Spurs. Don't lose this game, lads. Don't lose this game. A draw I wasn't happy with at the beginning. I wanted to win. We need wins. As I said, 2 wins in 2.5 months is not cutting the mustard. This is not good enough. Substitution for Sunderland, no? Substitution for Sunderland, indeed. Rob twice in a row. Yep. Rob McCracken. Absolutely, Rob McCracken. I've been working anywhere for you. I want to help you. How have we not got a goal, though? How have we not got a goal? What an opportunity that was for Roden. That was stupid from the refs. Pen shouldn't have been given. Getting a bit nervous now, Laser LUFC. I feel you on that one, my friend. I feel you on that one. Every single game we start positive, then sucker punch. And we lose all momentum. 1 billion%. That's the name of the game. And you know why we get sucker punched and lose all momentum? Because we don't convert our spells of possession into good chances. And then what we do is we don't convert those chances we get into goals. It's a double whammy. We're not creating enough and we're not converting enough of the chances that we do create. It's a complete double whammy. And that's why we allow ourselves to get sucker punched. Guess what? If you convert a couple of those chances, if you're controlling the game and you make it 2-0, and guess what? You get sucker punched and you still have a lead to hold on to. It's still 2-1. You're in it to win it. Pirou! Oh. Whereas what happens, you don't. Oh, man. This has been all Leeds this past 10 minutes. Completely all Leeds here. Did you think it was a penalty? Which one? The one that wasn't given in the first half or the one that was given in the second? Because I don't think that one that was given for them was a handball at all. I mean, it rolled off his thigh. It rolled off his thigh from this far out onto his forearm. Do you want the man to surgically remove his arm from his body? And if you give a free kick against Nonto there, oh my days, this referee is genuinely corrupt if he gives that. This referee, has he booked Nonto? Oh my days. This referee is the most corrupt man in football. He is an actual criminal. Please, someone lock this man up, arrest him, and throw away the keys. Nonto has been slide tackled. He has jumped over the man to avoid being kicked with a metal stud into the side of his knee. The side of his knee. His guy has gone like that with a stud. He has jumped over it to stop that guy's metal stud from literally decapitating his kneecap off of his leg. And whilst he has jumped over that guy who has come flying in studs up, he is still going in a completely straight momentum, completely straight direction. His hip has hit the guy's head because the guy's head has slid into his hip. What do you want him to do? Just stop, stand still, and let the guy snap his leg? Are you joking me? This referee is an utter criminal. Please, someone tell me what I'm not seeing here. And now they've got a corner. There are 12 minutes of stoppage time, by the way. Thank you for a couple of you putting that out in the chat. 12 minutes of stoppage time. I do apologise to you, Ollie Crowder, as well, because you have sent over 10 white roses. So shout out to yourself, mate. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Callum, with, of course, with the gold boxing gloves over there. You know, I need to stand up if I'm actually going to shadow box a little bit. And Ollie Crowder, W's in the chat for you with your 10 white roses. Are you Sunderland or Leeds United? I'm a man of culture. That's all I'm going to say on that one. As Pascal Stroik loses the ball there. No, I am I'm a man of culture. Man of culture. LD. Is that LDCL? LDCL. DCL. I like it. I like it. I like it. A little bit of DCL action in there. A little bit of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Are Leeds all over Sunderland or what? Need Leeds to score or get the draw? Yeah, well, we've been all over them the whole game and we still haven't scored, so I wouldn't count your lucky stars with that one, mate. Would not count your lucky stars. I've needed Leeds to get many wins this season and we never get them. I needed it the year before, we never got them. I needed it the year before that, we never got them. That is the history of Leeds. Let me tell you something. This has got to be the most cursed football club in the history of cursed football clubs. There has never been a football club in the history of sport. There's never been a club, in the history of sport that has been as cursed as Leeds United. You actually cannot conceive one in your mind. I mean, throughout the decades, it just... anything that could go against Leeds does go against Leeds. Any misfortune that could ever happen to a club happens to Leeds. Beautiful touchdown by Piro. Lovely ball to the left-hand side. Tries to find Dan James. He's muddled with there, and they've got a goal kick out of it. He has been absolutely fiddled with there as Dan James. He's gone and faked to clear it. DJ stopped, and he's just allowed him to absolutely mug him. And us, Cov. What does Cov mean? Coventry. Refs hate Leeds, which is clear to see, Chloe. Clear to see. Put £2 on Leeds clutch. I get £400 back. Yeah, how much are the odds? What, Leeds to win or Leeds to draw? I'm guessing it's a Leeds win. If you whack a goal scorer on top of that, if you whack like Nemetra to score, you're probably talking like £4,000. Nemetra to score, Leeds to win 2-1, huh? There's a big bet builder. Yeah, Coventry. Up the Coventry, lad. Up the Coventry. I mean, you did get one really bad decision I can think of with Coventry, which is obviously that Man U game. Would have loved to see you knock them out of the cup. That was a criminal. That's a game. That's another one. I mean, so you should know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about this game. VAR has come into the game. The whole point of VAR coming in was to sort out bad decisions that were being made and sort them out. All it's done is kill the flow of games, kill the momentum of games, and we're still seeing terrible decisions. And in fact, we're seeing even more terrible decisions. Because whilst what would have happened in the past is 1 out of every 10 things that was a really bad call would have just been missed and it would have gone under the radar. Now what's happening is they're overanalyzing 8 out of those 10, or they're overanalyzing 10 out of those 10 things that are happening, and 4 of them, because they're overanalyzing it, are becoming terrible decisions. So instead of having one really bad thing missed a game, you're having 4 manufactured one bad thing happen every 10 games or whatever, or every 10 times, 10 decisions. You're having 4 manufactured decisions happen out of every 10. 7 minutes left. Yeah, it's 5 minutes and 40 seconds gone. It's a corner for Anton Stach. He crosses the ball in. It's a heavy corner. It's gone all the way over everyone. Bijan unable to get on the end of it. Can Leeds keep it alive there? It's flicked back and it's dealt with by their goalkeeper who can actually catch something. Imagine that. Imagine if Leeds had one of those. That would have been quite a crazy thing, huh? The Sunderland time wasting is crazy. They've been time wasting since the flipping 70th minute, mate. 7 minutes left. Yeah, it's been 12 minutes stoppage time. 6 minutes gone. So we're just halfway through stoppage time here. And Purdue flicks it back. It's a very scattergun approach here. Here's Jaka Bijol. Can he get the ball forward? He drives forward. He's driving like he's in a fucking Mack truck right now. Not exactly fluid, I'll put it that way. DJ, who is fluid, gives it back to Jaka Bijol now. Jaka Bijol drives forward again, and Anton Stach has come out. This is what I'm talking about when I say we have no creativity. Anton Stach has had to come to centre-back to try and pick up the ball and get us to go forward. All right, here we go. Ampadu. What was the pen called for? Handball. Pirot flicks it through. Is that a corner or is that a pen? I mean, is that a goal kick? What's happened here? Throw in? What the hell's happened there? What the heck's happened there? Either way, it's a throw-in for Leeds United here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ethan Ampadu special. We try this with our Sunday League team. We've scored 0 all year. I don't know what's going on in football these days. Everyone's trying this stupid thing. Oh my days, it's almost worked! Bijol flicks it in! It's almost... Oh, what a throw! What a throw! Oh my days, what a terrible header! What a terrible header! Straight down the middle of the goal, and now we've given a free kick away. Is there even any point, man? Is there even any point? It's pointless. That's what it flipping is, man. You just give away a stupid free kick, and Sunderland can take all the pressure off, and it's just, why can we not convert any chances, man? Have you seen a side more profligate than Leeds? No, I don't think you have, mate. I really don't think you have. Really don't think you have. We could literally fall into the biggest barrel of tits known to mankind, and we would still come out sucking our own thumbs. Here we go. That's a corner, ref. Lino! Lino! Do your job, Lino! Do your job! That's a corner! That was off the pitch! Lino! What are you there for? To hold the ref's flipping hand? Is that what you're there for? To hold his hand? To look cool on the sidelines with waving your little flag around? So they go to VAR to make every decision. Do your damn job! You're stood on the line. You can see that's a corner. And they've given a throw-in. We've messed up the throw-in. And now it's a Sunderland goal kick. And guess what? He's probably going to call that one, isn't he? Of course he is. Oh, we need to convert more shots. Oh, big time, Will. Oh, big time. Oh, big time. Big time. Big time. I mean, we could not... let's be honest here. In terms of Leeds in the final third. When it comes to finishing chances or converting chances. We could not convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. If we were a tree. Not a tree. Or a plant. Oh, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Lovely. Could stay here till midnight and still wouldn't score. Yeah, exactly. They've given us 12 extra minutes and we still can't convert anything. Honestly. 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 Flipping heck, man. Fucking hell. Couldn't convert a flipping bungalow. He's bozos, mate. He bozos couldn't convert a flipping bungalow, I tell you, mate. Standard of reffing at this level is absolutely atrocious. Oh, here we go, DJ. Here we go, DJ. Here we go. Well, we've been absolutely cooking them the past 20 minutes. I'm not going to lie. This hasn't been cautious at all. It's just there's been no cutting edge in the key moments. And we're chasing the game now. It's 110th minute. We've wasted another chance here. Oh, they've given the ball back to us. It's the last minute of the game. Here is Anton Stach driving forward now. Gives it out to Ethan Ampadu. Can Ethan Ampadu do something? Bring back Bamford. We shall wait and see. Here's Dan James on the left-hand side. Dan James cuts it inside. He's still going, DJ. It's a lovely cross in. Nonto gets it back and no one's in the middle! No one's in the middle! The ball has just bounced on the penalty spot. And no one was there. No one was there. No one was there again. Oh my days, is that last second corner? It's a corner. It's a corner. It's a corner. This is it. Last seconds of the game. It is a corner. Anton Stach is the man who is going to take it. He puts his right hand to the sky. He crosses it in. It's a terrible corner. Stan. It's saved by the goalkeeper. And that's game. That is game. That is game, set, and match. So what are you going to do? Crikey O'Reilly. Crikey O'Reilly. How many chances do you need in the game? Wait, it's still going? Still going? How's this game still going? Oh, no, there you go. Ref put his whistle to his mouth. Yeah, shocking, mate. Shocking. 13 shots to 3, 3 on target to 1 on target. Yeah, that is shocking, mate. That is absolutely shocking. Sunderland are a team. Sunderland are a terrible team. They're not good. Did you see how poor they were this entire match? Did you see how poor they were when we went to the Stadium of Light? Everyone overglazes Sunderland because of how they started the season. They are not good. I'm sorry, Sunderland are really not good. Sunderland are terrible. The fact that we, a relegation threatened side, have battered them the way they are a terrible team. They're not great. They're barely scratching above the surface of a lower league Premier League side. This is not what people in the media are making it out to be. People are acting like Sunderland are, European contenders. No, they're not. They're not a great side. They're really not a great side. And you say they brought good players so they could win. They're really not. They weren't. They didn't win by courtesy of having better players on the pitch. They won by a couple of dodgy decisions and Leeds just handing it to them. Gave them a stupid penalty, which I don't think should have been one. We gave them the goal from the penalty because of a stupid piece of goalkeeping. Aside from that, Sunderland didn't do anything the whole game. It was all Leeds. Listen, my friend, you can enjoy your little time in the sun of Durland. But believe me, as we saw last year, Sunderland had their moments. Sunderland had little moments in the season where everything was going great. But when it came down to it, whose class shone? Whose class showed through? It wasn't Sunderland's, that's for sure. 25 points worth of lack of class when you talk about Sunderland and compare it to Leeds. Very, very limited quality in that Sunderland team. Few industrial workman-like players, but lack of quality. Real lack of quality and flair in that Sunderland team, realistically. Gifted. Hand-gifted. And that's the sad thing. It was hand-gifted by Leeds. It was hand-gifted to them by Leeds. We have no quality either. I agree. But we do have football pedigree, which Sunderland will never have. And no matter how much money you throw at the situation, or try to throw at it, you can't buy pedigree. You can't buy class. That is something you either have or you don't have. And Sunderland cannot get that. No matter how much money they throw at the situation, they cannot get that. So they can enjoy their moment here. But the reality of what we all just saw was a gift. Who drew? Fred Bros. What pedigree, James? Come on. From one James to another, let's talk facts here. Let's talk facts. From one James to another. I don't need to go into what pedigree, what class. We all know the pedigree and class when you're talking about Leeds United. It's in the name. Time wasting was insane. League is just garbage to watch. Can't even touch a player. Leeds had it's not the league's garbage. It's VAR's garbage. VAR is a load of heaping stink of garbage, mate. It is terrible. VAR is the worst thing that has ever happened to English football. I can tell you that for nothing, mate. It is the worst thing to ever happen to English football. And now we are in a terrible situation. Anyway, what are you going to do about it? That has been all for now. We will reconvene, of course. Norwich, 4:30 on Sunday. I'm actually playing an early kickoff, so I'll be back in time for that one. 4:30 Sunday. Leeds United versus Norwich. But for now, it has been a pleasure. I need to go do some stuff. You're annoyed. I'm annoyed. MLK. I'm annoyed, mate. James Holmes. Listen, mate, as I said, enjoy your moment in the sun. It won't last long. But for now, it's been a pleasure. Well, it wasn't a pleasure watching that. I can tell you that for free. It's been a pleasure being surrounded by you guys, of course. But the actual, what we saw was nothing short of despicable. But what are you going to do when there is clearly incompetent people in control of the VAR, when there is clearly incompetence within your own squad to finish off any chances? There is incompetence within your own squad to not give away stupid chances, despite how much control of the game that you have. There is incompetence all round. And Sunderland, who really offered very little, from both the fans that travelled to Ellen Road offered very little, and the players on that pitch offered very little. Very little offered all round. And they can count their lucky stars that they've been gifted from both Leeds United and from also, of course, official decisions. A hand gift, 3 points to Sunderland. But you know what? Maybe we like a little bit of that. A little bit of make-a-wish, if you will. Donate a few points to them. You know they're Sunderland, they're never going to win anything. You know Sunderland, they're never really going to become perennial competitors in the Premier League. They're never really going to build themselves into a club that can even get onto the European stage. They're never going to get there. It's Sunderland. So you can gift them a few points. You can allow them to start to think that they are that team. When in reality, you could give them 50 years and they'll still never even be the biggest team in and around Tyneside or Wearside. They will always be Newcastle's little brothers. And that is all they will ever be. But it's nice to give them a few points here and there. Nice to give them a few points. But for now, though, as I said, it has been a pleasure. And I will see you guys very, very, very soon.